Hi everyone, it's Krista and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not new, hi again. So this is my channel. I love to do DIYs on a budget, Dollar Tree DIYs, thrift flips, farmhouse and rustic, REITs, and seasonal decor. So if you like what you see here, you know what to do. Just hit that red subscribe button. I'd love to have you. Also leave me a comment. I love to hear what you guys think, and also give me a thumbs up. That helps my channel. You can also follow me over on Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, and Facebook. But today is the 5th day of the 12 days of Christmas. So these are our hosts, Rustic and Lace DIY and Molly Co-Creations, and I will have their links down below, and also a link with the wonderful playlist with all the talented people. So first, let's get into DIY number 1. So right now we're on the 5th day. So what we're doing is we're doing holiday signs. So I'm using my antique wax, this beautiful bag that I got for $1.50 at Walmart, that canvas that I got from Dollar Tree, some picks that are just random from all over. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this canvas off of the frame. And I'm just using my screwdriver to get all those staples out, and then my pliers, and I'm just pulling them out. So that's what I did there. Really simple. They're really in there good, so just be careful. And then I'm going to keep that. So next what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sand this a little bit because it was a little bit rough on the one side there, and I want it to be smooth. So I'm going to rough it out. I'm going to smooth it out, all that roughness, with my sander. Then next, I'm going to take the antique wax, and I am just going to brush it on all over the inside, outside, both sides of the frame, okay? And then I just wipe it with a paper towel, and it looks like that. Next, I'm going to take the skewers that I'm using, 2 of them, and I did those as well with the antique wax. Next, I'm going to take my bag apart, and I'm going to cut out this beautiful picture. I absolutely love this picture. I bought a couple bags from Walmart because of these pictures, so you'll be seeing me make more of these. And I just cut it out. Now I'm going to use a piece of cardboard, and I'm going to trace it out with the frame and just cut it out. And then I'm going to use some Mod Podge, and I'm going to smooth that out on my cardboard. And I'm going to use that cardboard as the backing for my frame and to have my picture so it doesn't like rip. And then I'm just going to smooth that out on the cardboard. Next, I cut the skewers. I cut to size to the inside of the frame, and now I'm going to glue it down to my picture. So I'm just going to take one skewer, and I'm going to glue that down, and then the other 2 pieces that I cut. Can you guess what we're making, guys? A window. A cute little window with the reindeer and the trees and the snow falling. It's just so cute. So then after I get my skewers down, then I'm going to take my frame, and then I'm going to glue that down. Okay, so first I cut the skewers, put those down on my picture, then I put the frame down. This is so that your frame will fit properly. And you just make sure you glue it down really good, and you're all set. Next, I'm going to take some Mod Podge, and I'm just going to put a goopy amount on the bottom because we're going to make this look snowy. Like the window's got snow on the ledge, and I am going to put it on the bottom of that, and then I am going to, just keep dumping it into my tray so I don't make such a mess. And then I'm going to do that on both sides, and then I'm going to do it on this corner as well in the center. And then I'm going to dump that, and I'm just going to keep randomly doing this. So now you see how there was on these frames from the Dollar Tree, you can see the actual staples. So that's what I'm going to try and cover up too. So you put as much of the snow as you want. You could also use snow text. I use that a lot too. But this, because of the way the picture looked, I wanted it to be glistening, the snow. So I kind of used this kind of snow instead because I just liked it. I thought it went really good with the picture, so that's why I did it. So I put more on the edges as well on the bottom. And you're just going to put a coat of Mod Podge and then just keep playing around with it and then dump it so that the excess falls out. And then where that staple is on the top, I put a little bit of snow up there as well. I mean, I'm loving this. Like, I want to make so many. I found so many cute bags at Walmart this year. I was like, oh my God, these are gorgeous. So yeah, I'm gonna make a couple more. So next, I'm gonna use these picks that I got. I think I got these ones at Joann's. They're like really cheap right now. So I think it was buy one, get one free. So I did it and I bought a couple picks. So I'm gonna put them in the corners, the greenery part of it. And then I'm going to use some of this pick that was actually from, I believe, Hobby Lobby. And I just used the leaf part on it. So you just pull your picks apart and make it however you want it. So, and I thought these were really pretty picks that went really well with the frame and the picture. And then I stuck those down. And then I'm also going to use some of these snowy berries too. But then I decided I wanted more of this white. So I stuck some on the top. I stuck one on one side and one on the other. And this is all coming from one pick, you guys. I mean, one pick for this. And then the other pick for the greenery, that was one pick too. And then I used some of these snowy white berries that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I've been picking this one branch apart for projects for a while now. So it's been lasting me. So I don't know, you could buy one pick and it will go a long way. And then I stuck a berry on the top and then I stuck one in the center as well. And look at how pretty that is. I just love it. So now you could put a hanger on this and then I put this little rustic snowflake in the center. Yeah, that's it, you guys. I think this turned out so pretty. But you could put a hanger on this or you can just put it up on a shelf, lean it up on something. So today is the 12 days of Christmas, day 5. These are our hosts, like I explained before. There will also be a playlist, so go check everyone out. I will have those links down below in my description box. But today is all about pictures, holiday signs. So that's what we're doing. So now DIY number 2. So now this DIY, I took these 2 ornaments that I got from Walmart. I'm going to use some black ink chalk paint, which I don't think I end up using. And then antique wax. And we're going to go around the edges of this frame from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just using a baby wipe and wiping it on. And that's all I'm doing. I didn't want to use a brush because I don't want it to go onto the black part because I want to keep that. So this way was a lot easier without making a complete mess. So that's what I did. Really easy. Just use a baby wipe. It wipes it on and off. So then I found these beads I have white beads and buffalo check, black and white. So I decided to string those. I took the original hanger off because I thought this would look much better with those ornaments that we're going to be putting on this frame. So I just strung those and made my own hanger. And then I just stapled it onto the back. Next, I'm going to take these trees off. I decided I was going to use both of these trees for the picture that I want to make. And this is like very farmhouse. I love this with the black and white. And so we're going to use both those ornaments. And then I decided to use the little wreath with the Mary in it. I thought I was going to use the snowman, but then I was like, I really didn't like it. I didn't like the way it looked. So, see what I mean? You just got to play around with stuff. And then I decided against the snowman. I'll use it for another DIY. And I put that aside after I glued down my trees, and I decided to use the Mary instead. And this was really cute. It's got a little beaded wreath around it. Really cute. So I just stuck down the Mary part of it, and I left the beads so they could hang. And there you go, you guys. Really pretty. Now, you could leave it as is, but I always go extra. So I decided to take some buffalo check ribbon and some strips of lace and also some strips of fabric. And I'm just going to make a simple messy bow. So I'm just crisscrossing them any which way. It doesn't matter how you do it. Really simple. Just keep crisscrossing them. Take a piece of twine in the middle and just pinch it together and then just tie it in a knot. Really, really simple. And then you just trim the excess off on the ends to, get it to the size that you want it to be. I always put more, which is way too much, so I'm like wasting it, but don't do like me. And then I just cut the excess off. See how much I wasted? It's terrible. It really is. But I needed it to be smaller. It was too big. So then I just took some glue, and I'm going to glue that to the center of the frame. And then I was going to put this rusty bell on there, and I decided not to. And I used the little snowflakes that look rustic on there. And then I took this pick from Dollar Tree, and I took some greenery. See how I just keep going? I can't stop. And then I just stuck it underneath the bow. So I had a little bit of greenery on there as well, just to tie in with the trees that had some greenery on them as well. And I think it turned out so super cute. You guys let me know which one you like the best down in the comments. But I really like this one too. So Farmhouse and Rustic. So now DIY number 3. So this DIY, I took a picture frame from the Dollar Tree again, some snow text. I have this gold metal brush paint, a star, wooden star. And then I'm going to use some of these sticks that you get in a whole bunch. They're like in a roll from Hobby Lobby, and you get these from Hobby Lobby as well. They look like little tree stumps. So I took one of those stumps. I'm going to glue it down to the bottom, and then I'm going to take these sticks and I'm going to make a tree out of them. So I'm just going to keep cutting them with my heavy-duty wire cutters, and I'm going to keep gluing them down, and then I'm going to start going up and up and up. So you're just going to kind of like try and make it, it's supposed to be rustic, so it's not supposed to be perfect. So you just keep using, the branches that, think fit well on the board, and then you just keep going. Now, these are $5.99. You get a lot of them. Like, I have a ton left over to do other stuff with. And they're $5.99, so you get 50% off right now at Hobby Lobby, so they would be only $3. So it is a good deal. Or you could go in your yard and grab sticks. But I don't have that in my yard, so that's why I use these. I don't have a lot of trees where I live. So I just kept going, like so. And I just keep making them smaller as I go up. I do a few the same size, and then I start to go a little bit smaller, and I just keep cutting them. And then the ones that I cut are the ones I end up using towards the top. So I didn't waste anything, or I just save them for another project. But this is super rustic and Farmhouse too, and I absolutely love the way this one turned out. I saw this on Pinterest, and I was like, oh, I'm going to make one of these, because I remembered I had the sticks, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's what I could do with them, because I've been hanging on to these for like 2 years, I think, or a year. And I'm like, what am I going to do with these things? I don't know why I bought them. And then look what I got. So you never know what you can make when you have stuff in your stash. So then I took the star, and I painted it with that brushed metal color from Folk Art, and I put my star on the top. And then, me, gotta go extra. Now, you can leave this just as is, but I wanted to put some snow on it, some more snow. Now, these branches did have snow on them, but it just wasn't enough for me. So I went in with my little brush and my snow text that you can get at Hobby Lobby. Michael's has it at Hobby Lobby, or you could get it online on Amazon. I've seen it too. But I get mine at Hobby Lobby, and I just put the snow text on. So you just brush it on with your little brush. Super easy. I use this stuff a lot. If you've seen my other videos, I love using it, especially in Christmas time or winter time on my projects. It just brings it out and makes it look so cool. So I just keep doing it in the middle and on the sides, making it look like, the tree has snow on it. Then once I get it all done, I decided I want some on the bottom as well. So near the stump, I put some snow, and then on the other side, and then around the bottom of it, just to give it a little bit more something, because I always go extra. But, you guys do you, and I really love this stuff. Like, I already used a whole thing of this, a whole jar. So now this is my second jar I'm dipping into. So yeah, I really like using it. And then I decided I wanted to put some on the star. So I put a little bit on the star, like on the edges and on the top, just a little bit. And yeah, and then I even did more because I felt like it was missing something. For me, it was just too blank. So I needed something else. And then the sun started gleaming in my room, so this was really difficult to film. But I put some greenery in the corner on each side, across the top and going down the side. And then I put some of the one of the snowy berries on there in the center. And I made a little thing on the side. And I thought that it turned out really cute. I really like it. So simple, but yet so pretty. and I really love the way it turned out. You guys let me know what you think down below. So now DIY number 4. So this DIY, I am going to be using this JOY that I got from, might have been Hobby Lobby's, could have been, but the sign is from Dollar Tree. But it could have been from Hobby Lobby or Walmart, not sure. And then I'm going to use some strips of ribbon because I'm going to make a little messy bow, some greenery, and some black chalk paint. So now I'm just going in with the black chalk paint really, really easily, and I'm just going to paint this whole thing. I love this sign because it has 3 sections on it, and it looks like shiplap, so I really like it. You could do so much with these signs. So yeah, so I just painted the whole thing with the black chalk paint. Then once it was done, I took my JOY, and these are already painted, so I don't have to worry about it. And they were not expensive, I can tell you that. And then I put some hot glue on them, and I'm just centering them on each one and putting joy. And then once I get all that down in the corner, I'm going to put a little bit of this greenery from the Dollar Tree. It has little berries on it, red berries, so I thought these would be cute in the corner. So I glued those down, and then I took this little snowy piece. These are all from the picks I've been using throughout this video. I just keep using them. And then I put a little snowflake in the center. And then I made a messy bow again, and I just stuck some rusty bells on the twine. And now I'm going to tie it to the top of the string that it's going to hang from. I just tied it on there with a knot and cut it off, the excess. And then when you hang it, you'll have a little bow up there with some bells. Super cute, super simple, you guys. I'm telling you, I absolutely love this one too. Let me know what you think. Go check everyone out, and I will see you guys again tomorrow and the next day and the next day for the 12 days of Christmas. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and as always, remember, stay crafty. Bye.